Hello, everyone, and welcome to your June 2026 market update. This month is interesting because we're seeing two different stories at the same time. The GTA is tightening. Sales are up, listings are down, and that can bring competition back in some neighborhoods. But in Dufferin County, buyers still have a lot of choice. So this is not a one size fits all market. Stay with me because at the end, I'm going to share what I think buyers and sellers should do as we step into summer because summer is a different animal. People are busy, kids are finishing school, cottages are calling, attention spans are limited. Let's start with the GTA because it sets the mood for buyer confidence across Southern Ontario. In May, GTA sales were up compared to last year, but new listings were way down. That is the key shift. Sales were 6,583, up 6.3% year over year. New listings were 17,698, down 18.9% year over year. Average price was $1,069,700, down 4.6% year over year. The sale to list ratio was about 98%, and homes were averaging around 27 days on market. So even though prices are still lower than last year, the market is not getting flooded with new supply. That means certain pockets can start to feel competitive again. So buyers still have better affordability than last year, but if fewer listings keep coming up, waiting forever may not feel as comfortable. This is the first little warning bell of the episode, not a panic bell, more like a pay attention bell. Now here's the contrast I really want people to understand. The GTA is tightening because fewer listings are coming to market. Dufferin County is different. We still have a good amount of inventory, which means buyers can compare, take a breath, and make decisions with more information. And so when you see a headline that says the market is heating up, don't assume that means every area is moving the same way. Same province, same spring season, totally different rhythm. That's why local numbers matter. Now let's look at the Dufferin scoreboard for May. We had 79 sales, an average price of $788,289, and a median price of $735,000. New listings came in at 250, and active listings were sitting at 444. That is the number sellers really need to pay attention to. Why? Because buyers have options. The sale to list ratio was 96%, which means homes were not typically selling at full asking price. There was negotiation happening. An average days on market was 44 days. So this is not a list today, sold tomorrow market across the board. The exciting part, homes are still selling. The caution, they need to make sense to buyers. Now let's talk about what's actually moving. Detached homes are still doing most of the heavy lifting in Dufferin County. In May, detached homes made up 60 of the 79 sales. The detached average price was about $850,392, with a median of $795,000. But here's the key, detached homes still averaged 49 days on market. So yes, detached is leading sales, but it is not automatic. And this is where seller strategy gets real. And if you have a detached home, there is demand. But if you are priced too high, poorly presented online, or not making the home feel easy to say yes to, buyers will move on to the next one. That's the market being polite but firm. Now let's zoom into Orangeville. Orangeville had 50 sales in May with an average price of $762,658. The sale to list ratio was 97%. So there was still some negotiation, but it was a little tighter than the county average. Average days on market was 33 days, which is faster than the Dufferin County average of 44 days. So Orangeville is showing us something important. Location and convenience still matter. Buyers are still responding to homes that offer schools, commuting access, walkability, parks, and that I can actually live my life here feeling. The HPI benchmark for Orangeville was $705,100, which gives us a cleaner read than average price alone. So if you are buying in Orangeville, don't assume everything is sitting. The good ones can still move. Now, what is actually driving the market right now? There are three big things: rate calm, buyer selectiveness, and summer timing. First, rate calm. The Bank of Canada held the policy rate again in June at 2.25%. That gives buyers and sellers a bit more predictability. People can plan when the ground feels steady. Second, buyer selectiveness. Buyers are not desperate, they are comparing hard. They want the price to make sense, the photos to look good, the home to feel cared for, and the numbers to work. Third, summer timing. This matters more than people think. Summer buyers are often serious, but they are also distracted. Vacations, kids, weddings, long weekends, cottage invites, all of it. So sellers have to make the listing easy to understand fast. If buyers have to work too hard to figure out the value, they move on. And here's the exciting news this month. This might be one of those rare windows where both sides have something to work with. Buyers still have choice in Dufferin County. That means you can compare, negotiate, and avoid panic decisions. Sellers still have demand, especially if the home is priced and presented properly. And if the GTA keeps tightening, we may see more buyers looking north again, especially people who want space, value, and a lifestyle shift. It's a be smart or get left behind market. Now, buyers, your summer game plan is this: use the extra choice, but don't let it turn into analysis paralysis. Homes that have been sitting for 30 days or more may have room for negotiation, especially if the seller is motivated. But don't assume every listing is weak. In Orangeville, especially, the good ones are still moving faster than the county average. Also, please look at the total monthly cost, not just the list price. Taxes, utilities, condo fees, if applicable, insurance, commuting costs, maintenance, all of it. The best deal is not always the cheapest home. It's the one that works for your real life. Sellers, even though it is summer, you still need to launch strong. You are competing with other homes and with people's attention spans. Your pricing needs to make sense compared to active listings, not just the one high sale you loved from 3 months ago. Your photos need to be bright. Your rooms need to be clear. Your repairs should be handled before buyers start wondering what else is wrong. And this is the big one: make the buyer feel confident quickly. In a market with 444 active listings, good enough is not the strategy. The goal is to be the obvious property in your price range. So, bottom line, the month of May gave us a split market, and the GTA is tightening. Dufferin County still has buyer choice. Orangeville is moving faster than the county average. And that means heading into summer, the winners are going to be the people who are prepared. Buyers, know your numbers and move when the right home shows up. Sellers, price with discipline and launch like it matters, because it does. That's your June real estate market update for 2026. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell to get notified for the latest market stats, plus interviews with the people that make your moves seamless on my Rock and Realty podcast.